Thank you to LG Gaming Portal for sponsoring this video. I'm guessing a lot of you didn't know that there is an entire gaming platform hiding on your LG TV right now that I imagine a lot of people have never touched. I'm gonna tell you about it and how to stream an incredible amount of games, but first, I wanna thank you guys. Thank you for watching the videos all these years, supporting the channel, just generally letting me live my dream. I wanna give you a chance to win $500 that you can use to buy a new LG TV. Made it super easy. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me the first game that you would play or stream on your new LG TV. Watch the video all the way through. Give the video a thumbs up. I'll let you enter once per day to let it run for 10 days. Open to anyone in the world. Other information you need though will be down below. So I've reviewed TVs for years, and LG, thank you to them for sponsoring this video, has been making some of the best OLEDs on the market for years now. The picture quality, the black levels, the gaming performance, that's why my main TV at home is an LG G2. I bought it with my own money because I trust the brand and their technology. And somehow, I ignored this feature. Then I spent a week testing it. A racing game that kind of plays itself, a party game that had me yelling at my remote until a firmware update saved everything, and a Pac-Man run I'm not quite ready to fully share the details of yet. So is this setup, is this thing legit, or just another feature that kind of nobody's asking for? Here's what I found. So the LG Gaming Portal is built into LG's webOS. It's their smart TV operating system, and webOS it's one of the better smart TV platforms out there. It's fast, the interface makes sense, apps load quickly, and obviously we live in a world where streaming set-top boxes exist for a reason. A lot of smart TV software is clunky and slow that people just rather plug in a Roku or an Apple TV and just straight up call it a day. But LG has gotten webOS to the point where you don't really need one. And if you've got a TV running webOS 6.0 or newer, you already have LG's Gaming Portal sitting right there on your home screen. Same interface, same game, same experience across devices. It's not something that you have to download. It is just already there. And I would bet most of you have not opened it. I hadn't. First impressions when you do, it's right there under gaming, it's pretty good. Interface is clean, it's easy to navigate. Everything felt smooth when I was poking around. I don't know, maybe you do too, but I remember when games on your phone was a much bigger deal than it is now. Now we're playing games on our TVs with the remote that came in the box. Which sounds great on paper, but I've seen enough TV features that look good in a press release and then absolutely fall apart in practice. All right, so the first game I tried was Asphalt Legends Unite, and this is where I thought things got interesting for me. The game itself looked great. Racing game on a big screen, licensed cars, so actually real cars, arcade drifting. It's impressive for something running directly on your TV. It's not streaming, you have to download the game. On the webOS version, I think that's a pretty big selling point. All the cars and tracks are unlocked from the start. And if you've ever played Asphalt on your phone, you know the grind there is brutal. So here's everything free and available immediately. It is ad supported, just a caveat. So you'll see ads between races, like you're watching something like on Hulu. In my testing, it was not that big a deal, but I could see it getting old if you play this game daily. Part that threw me though, there's a mode called Touch Drive that's on by default, which means the game basically plays itself. It accelerates, steers, brakes, all automatic. You're just sitting there mashing the turbo button like you're contributing. I don't know if you guys don't have kids, but my daughter was little and I'd be playing games on the PS5 with my boys. We'd hand her a controller that wasn't connected and then tell her she was playing. That's kind of what this felt like. I'm watching my car take perfect racing lines and I'm thinking, am I playing right now? Or maybe I'm just really good. The good news though, you can turn Touch Drive off in the options and drive yourself. The game gets harder, and steering with the TV remote does take some time getting used to, but it's way more satisfying. You're gonna have to fight the urge though to hold it like this, like a Wiimote. That is not how you play it. You'll hold the actual buttons to control and steer. A controller though, I think, is the best experience if you've got one. I've got an Xbox controller here. Connecting was really simple, same as pairing to a console. Asphalt did have a bit more lag than some games that I tested, mostly in the menus, but once you're in the game, it ran pretty well. Next game that I saw was already on there was Quest of Sunflower. Never heard of Quest of Sunflower? This one was a lot of fun. It's kind of a family adventure side-scroller built specifically for webOS. It actually won LG's hackathon competition last year, which is a cool kind of story. It's a mobile-style game, so keep your expectations sort of in check there. But for what it is, I thought it was pretty charming. The AI-powered storytelling kind of adapts the narrative as you play, which I felt odd at first, so I guess I realized that was literally the point. Once you know that going in, it works really well. I don't know how this is the appropriate way to describe it, but it was like cozy vibes, low pressure, the kind of thing that's perfect for like a family night. My kids be all over this one. And then I tried Volley, and this one tested my patience before eventually winning me over. Volley is a voice-controlled party game. Great concept for getting everyone kind of involved without explaining buttons. People in the studio were watching me argue. The sign-up process was longer than it probably should have been. The game is a ton of fun. Get some friends together, yell, answer the TV. It's a really good time. The gaming portal has some quirks to figure out, but it does work really well. It also has cloud gaming too, because this part surprised me the most. Gaming portal isn't just like casual games you play with your remote. It also connects to cloud services, and the big ones, GeForce Now and Xbox Game Pass. So obviously that means you can play AAA titles, Fortnite, Indiana Jones, Madden, in my case, streaming directly to your TV without a console or a PC. Just need a controller, a solid internet connection. They do recommend a 5 gigahertz connection too. And if you're heading into 2026 and cloud gaming is on your TV, it is a real thing now. You don't have to go out and buy a console. And if you have Game Pass or GeForce Now subscription, this alone makes the gaming portal 100% worth checking out, and another reason you should stick with webOS. Not everything worked perfectly with the remote though. Try Pac-Man, it seemed like one that should have worked perfectly. I got humbled real fast. Split-second directional changes in a maze with a magic remote was harder. It was definitely outside of my skill set. Some games need a controller, but for casual stuff, party games, and cloud gaming, the gaming portal delivered way more than I expected and did it in a really elegant way. So like I said at the beginning, legit or gimmick, I reviewed TVs for years. I spent my own money on LG, and I ignored this feature for months because I assumed it was just another thing TV companies threw in to kind of pad a spec sheet. I was wrong. The gaming portal isn't trying to replace your console. It's not trying to be the ultimate gaming experience. What it is trying to be is the easiest way to play something on your TV or your monitor without any extra hardware needed or spend any extra money or downloads and 45 minutes updates. And for that, I thought it really delivered. It's not perfect. There are quirks to learn. Once you do, this thing goes from feature no one even knew existed to feature you are really going to use. And that's not a gimmick. It's a good kind of useful thing hiding in plain sight. LG also has 2 giveaways happening right now too, if you're interested. The Asphalt Speed Challenge runs through December 17th. Then you play Asphalt on your LG TV, post your fastest lap to Instagram, X, or Reddit with the hashtag #PlayAsphalt on LG TV and tag LG's account. I'll put the links down below, everything you need to know. One winner is gonna get a 75-inch TV. 2 more get a 55-inch. Reddit's easiest entry though, and you need a qualifying LG TV to participate. The pool is smaller than a typical giveaway. They have another giveaway that starts on this December 18th. Play games for a chance to win an LG TV. Same prizes, any game on the portal. Snap a photo with the hashtag LG Gaming Portal. That one's gonna run through January 14th. Miss one or watch this video after the fact, enter the other. The links will be all in the description. Give this a shot, try it. Turn off touch drive, update your remote, and if you got Game Pass, fire it up and play something from the cloud and see what your TV can actually do. I think it's awesome. I blew my kids' mind showing that we can actually play all these games that we had never bought for a console at home. LG delivered on this in a feature that I didn't even know my TV had.